Guys, we need to talk about Oblivion Remastered. I'm super concerned, because it's taking all of my life. We are starting Shivering Isles today, which is the second DLC. I've also never done Shivering Isles, so I have been led to believe that we need to go to an island. If my armor broke again. ¿Dónde están los trolls? Chupando mis pelotas. Están chupando mis bolas. Oh no! I did not mean to take all. Oh fuck, I meant to take all. No! Oh no! I meant to take all of the smithing hammers. Son of a bitch. Alright, hang on, I gotta put everything back in the box. That needs to go downstairs anyway. Okay, I think I figured that fudge up. Now I need to... I am doing well, thank you. I got to figure all this stuff out. Jet says, helps all well. I chimed in that, can you elaborate on the thumbnail? What thumbnail did I put? It's the same thumbnail I've used for all the episodes, isn't it? Now you're making me check. Did I use a thumbnail for a different game?
No, it's the same thumbnail I've used for all the streams. I'm standing there in front of the Oblivion gate going, it's a thumbnail. What do you need to know about the thumbnail, Jet? It's the same thumbnail I've used. Oh, the text? We are doing social experiments this week, inspired by the Rad Brad. We're giving a different title to every single stream this week. And it's always it's to spark conversation and to see we're doing a social experiment to see how concerned we need to talk about this. I'm super concerned. Hang on, we made a list yesterday with the stream chat. This is why I always remind people to tune in live. Because yesterday we came up with a list of titles that we're going to be experimenting with to see what it does for the social commentary and what kind of people it brings to the chat. We need to talk about X. I'm super concerned about X. Things you didn't know about X. Things the devs don't want you to know about X. Why the debate about X is over. Is the golden age of X finished? How X killed the gaming genre, or how X killed gaming. What's this last one? I can't even read my own handwriting. Oh, Studio will go broke if X fails. So Bethesda will go broke if Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion fails. We're doing all sorts of fun titling this week. Mostly it's to see. I wanted to experiment with, not really with the stream because my existing formula works fine, but I want to experiment more to see about long tail traffic, bringing people in beyond just the streams, and what do we get when we start playing around with titles. I noticed Radbrad does that. The Radbrad, he uses very distinct titles for all of his streams, and I went, he's got 13 million followers. I might experiment a little bit and see what it does compared to my normal titling, which I've been using for years, inspired by Co-Carnage. So we're gonna see what it's all like over the next little bit. But I'm super concerned about this game, guys. Super concerned about Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered because it's taking all my free time, and yeah, it's so much fun. I can't do anything else, and I can't focus on anything else. So it's I'm super concerned about it. Okay, I think here is where I just need to go put the repair hammers back in the chest. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. We have 7 cats. We have, I think we're down some chickens now because Chris butchered a couple, gave a rooster away to the neighbor. I think we have 25-ish chickens. We're about to have a whole bunch of ducklings. That duck has been sitting on 16 eggs, and she's due to hatch anytime between now and Saturday. So I'm super concerned. Yeah, it's super concerned because it's better than it should be. Bethesda has no right to put out games like this. Super concerned that Bethesda is still making great RPGs. Super concerned that a remaster can be this much fun. It's just super concerning, guys. Super, super concerning. The best part about the titles is like all the trolls who come into chat who think that we're here to like hate on Bethesda. And then they get here and they realize that we're actually having fun and we're talking positively about Bethesda. And we actually don't hate Todd Howard's, we actually like his games. And then they're like, oh shit, this sucks, man. I came here to hate on Bethesda. This guy actually likes the game. This sucks. Oh, gotcha, bitch!
Hail.
I literally need to get that Dave Chappelle meme. Gotcha, bitch!
Welcome. What kind of deal can I make for you today? Can I interest you in some of my wares? You drive a hard bargain. That's more than I'd usually pay. You drive a hard bargain.
Woo! Oh, that's a cool benefit to leveling up your mercantile. You can now buy and sell any object to any vendor, even if they normally don't deal in that type of ware. They may also offer you better items.
An excellent bargain. You got a great deal there.
Oh, I only put 5. I'm mad. I need to go back to my house. I thought I put...
You got a great deal there. A fine transaction. An excellent bargain. You drive a hard bargain. An excellent bargain.
I gotta go back
Thank you
to my
for your
house.
business.
I thought I put
Goodbye. Please come again.
45 and kept 5, but instead it put 5 in the chest and kept 40 on me. So I gotta go back. Then reversed. All right. Yep, all is going well so far, Sherard. Other than we have an annoying stray male who keeps showing up and causing issues. So I need to put 35 in the chest. There we go. Alright. I'm now down to 71 of 150. That's pretty good. I'm as equipped as I can be. All right, I need to go figure out where to start the Shivering Isles. Oh, I forgot all about my coffee. Oh, that's good. Man, I can't believe I have to wait a week for more Star Wars Andor. Damn it. I was disappointed about that part, Sherard, because it took all my arrows. Like, they absorbed my arrows, and I couldn't do anything about it. So I had to burn through like 70 arrows or something to fight those 8 guys, whatever it was. Dribber says I still have episode 5 and 6 left. Man. So that batch of 3 episodes was written by the same guy who wrote the prison arc last season. I've really enjoyed these 3 episodes 4, 5, and 6 of Andor. No spoilers. I can't wait to see how it all plays out. I can't wait to sit and watch the whole arc with my wife, because she's seen Rogue One, but it's been so long ago she can't remember it. And as soon as this is all finished, I'm going to sit down and we're going to watch Season 1 of Andor, Season 2 of Andor, and then Rogue One, all in a single, run. It's going to be good. Alright, I think I'm supposed to go here. Yep, that looks like the right place. What is that lingering buff that I have on me? I'm super concerned that you're still at work, Hector, damn it. Super concerning. Super concerned with your drive home. Oh, that looks way too deep. I don't want to swim down there. I'm super concerned with how deep the water is, guys. Super concerned with these toadstools. Super concerned with these rock formations, too. And I'm super concerned with this strange door.
I don't belong. Not my place. Shouldn't have gone. No, go away. I'm not here.
Here
It's not
comes
right.
another one!
Madness! Why? Why? Everything is wrong! It can't be done! Stay away from me! I won't go back! You can't make me go back! I'll kill you all! You're all going to die!
Can't talk now. That door has been making noises again. No telling what's coming out. Stay back!
Watch out!
This one's violent!
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Stay away!
I'd stay back from that door if I were you. Nothing that's gone in has come out right. I don't know where it came from, and I don't want to. Those who've gone in have come back out wrong. I'm just here to warn folks to stay away.
What happened to them?
Look for yourself.
Water
Their
breathing?
brains are addled. Got no sense.
I didn't even know there was a
Perfectly
water
normal
breathing
people went in
ring.
there. And this is what's come out.
Is that one of the, excuse me, sorry, my brain needs to slow down. I think you guys were talking about something related to that yesterday, Dribrom, but it got lost in the chat and it turned into like a talk about breeding fish. And so I just kind of forgot about it, put it on my brain. See, I think you must have been talking about a water breathing ring, and I was thinking you guys were talking about fish. Not paying attention. Because I think, Dribrom, if I remember correctly, yesterday you said something about a quest to kill 12 slaughterfish. I think that's where that conversation started, if I remember correctly. No, I didn't. I don't know anything. I haven't looked into that. The quest is called Gone Fishing.
Ha! It's your funeral. I'm just here to warn people, not keep them out. Go ahead in. I'll be here to clean up the mess when you come out. Unworthy, unworthy, unworthy. Useless mortal meat, walking bag of dung.
It's on my list to do a watch through of today.
A nice effort, though. Shame he's dead.
Excellence.
These things happen.
I believe it's scheduled for September. I forget the date. September 12th or 13th or something. So that'll definitely be a September release for us.
To wade through the entrails of my enemies. Really? Do come in. It's lovely in the Isles right now. Perfect time for a visit.
Here we go, kids.
Take a seat, please. Yes, what can I do for you? I imagine you're here about the door?
Indeed.
Yes, you have entered, and now you are here. Amazing. Truly.
What is this place?
You approach the Shivering Isles. Through the door behind me lies the realm of Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, Lord of the Never There. I am Haskell, Chamberlain to the Lord Sheogorath.
So why did the door appear?
Because my lord wills it to be so. It poses no danger to Mundus. No compact has been violated. It is a doorway, an invitation. Perhaps you will accept it for what it is.
And the people outside?
They entered this realm and were ill prepared. Their minds are now the property of my lord.
Can they be cured?
Cured? You speak as if they are diseased. They live now in another state of being. Perhaps it is you who needs a cure.
What do you want with me?
For you? I do not know. My lord seeks a mortal to act as his champion. As for his intent, to attempt to fathom it is a foolish endeavor. His will is his own. His reality follows suit. You are here because you chose to enter. You were not summoned.
What happens now?
You do as you will. You may leave the way you entered. Your life will be none the worse for your time spent here. Or you may continue onward, through the door behind me. If you can pass the gates of madness, perhaps the Lord Sheogorath will find a use for you.
And if I go through the door?
Who is to say? There are always choices to be made. The realm of madness is no different in that regard. Your choices are your own. Enter or do not, but make your decision. I've other duties to which I must attend. Speak with me again when you have made up your mind. The anticipation is almost too much to bear.
I'm super concerned about the Shivering Isles, guys. I'm super concerned about the Lord of Madness. I'm super concerned about the fact that I walked through the story. It's super concerning to me that I just have never played this expansion before. The Madness of Pelagius by Sethinus. Yeah, Sheogorath is in, he's in Elder Scrolls Online. He's in ESO, yep. The man who would be Emperor of all Tamriel was born Thoris Pelagius Septim, a prince of the royal family of Wayrest in 3E 119, at the end of the glorious reign of his uncle, Anticus I. Wayrest had been showered by much preference during the years before Pelagius' birth, for King Magnus was Antiochus' favourite brother. It's hard to say when Pelagius' madness first manifested itself, for in truth the first 10 years of his life were marked by much insanity in the land itself. Blah 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 blah. The War of the Red Diamond. The king gripped my hand. Nordic kings who marry dark elves seldom improve their popularity. There are two... Jesus. That is a great line. Nordic kings who marry dark elves seldom improve their popularity. Oh my goodness.
Yes? What is it you want?
Oh, I don't know the timeline of Elder Scrolls Online. I have no clue.
Yes? What is it? Let's be civil, shall we?
Well, how come the door won't open?
Well, have you made up your mind? The tension is almost palpable.
I'll do it.
Fine. I'm sure my lord will be most pleased, assuming you ever manage to see him. You'll want to pass through the gates of madness. Oh, and mind the gatekeeper. He dislikes strangers to the realm. Enjoy your stay.
That's cool. Alright, that was a really cool transition. That was pretty dope. Alright, well, since I don't have to deal with guards in here. I have entered the Shivering Isles. In order to find this lord of this realm, I must first pass through the Gates of Madness. But before I do that, my friends, I must needs have more coffee. I got recruited. Sorry, guys. Chris is like, help me cut this big tarp thing. I'm super concerned with how long it took that. Super concerned, guys. Man, I wonder, these all are like interesting, unique plants, but I don't want to get, oh! Madness Gauntlets Matrix. I found an unusual item called a matrix. Looks like a mold of some kind. It seems magical. I should ask around. Someone in the Shivering Isles must know what this is used for. Okay. Durbum says Oblivion takes place in 3E433, Skyrim 4E201. So Elder Scrolls Online is a prequel to all of this. I did not know that. I had no idea. Oh wow, this is a pretty decent sized map. Those look dangerous. Somebody's shooting at me. Grumite arrow. Oh my god, those do 11 damage. I might load up on those arrows. I don't care about the dagger, mine's better. Madness ore? What is this right here that I've got lingering on me? I don't know. I didn't see that anywhere in my... I need to find a bridge or something across this. Looks like there's a road all the way around here to the left. You know what? Let me do something here real quick. Let's just drop the steel arrows. I don't have enough of them. Now, why are these separated? Because one does 10 and one does 11? That seems pointless. Who art thou?
I tried to warn them.
Maybe they're just confused.
Hello, I'm Sheldon. Welcome to my town.
Okay.
He guards the gates of madness. See for yourself. He's about to destroy a party of adventurers.
Gates of Madness.
They say the keys are sewn up in the gatekeeper's body. Basically, that means you're not getting in. The place was pretty deserted when I got here. Of course, once I was here, others followed. Can't say I blame them. So?
Up, down, or bad?
You're wasting your breath. Not now. I wish I could. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. You're wasting your breath. I like that. Don't talk such rot. Really? Interesting. Don't try to manipulate me. Oh, please. That's well done. Oh, please. Oh, that. Not now, not well done. Is that so? Remarkable. Don't talk. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. You can't scare me. Oh, that. Don't waste your flattery on me. What a great story. That's just talk. Oh, that. Not now. Remarkable. What a great. That's just talk. Don't waste your flattery on me. What a. You can't scare me. Don't try to manipulate me.
Oh yeah, I got good at the minigame after I finally figured it out. Yeah. But I'm super concerned that it took me so long to figure it out, guys. Super concerned. Like, just...
You're talking to me, and I don't...
Unacceptable.
Goodbye. I amaze me.
Wait, come back.
I'm Fella Sarandis. Don't breathe on me. Make it quick.
Don't breathe on me. Down and right are bad.
You're wasting your breath. What a wonderful compliment. Please, I'm embarrassed. But you can't scare me. Well done. Oh, please. No. Well done. What a wonderful compliment. That's just remarkable. Is that so? No. You do me too much honor. You should be. Well done. You're talking to me, and I don't like... He's pretty scary, isn't he? Let's watch him in action. He's pretty scary. One leads to the lands of Mania, and one to Dementia. The gatekeeper makes sure no one gets in who isn't supposed to. It's a nice enough place. Less dirty than others. I feel like I belong. That old man in the room made out of butterflies, he said to wait here. He's pretty scary, isn't he? I need a bath.
Okay, so we're supposed to go watch something happen.
You there! Stay away from the gatekeeper. Let us handle this.
Good luck, guys.
This should be easy.
I'm super concerned with how few adventurers there are facing this monster. I'm super concerned that he's just going to wipe them out.
They should have listened to me.
Right? It's super concerning, isn't it?
Oh no, they're bleeding all over the place.
I know, it's super concerning how much blood there is.
That the best you can do? Fall down and bleed.
The formidable gatekeeper has destroyed a party of adventurers. I should talk to the residents of Passwall before trying to deal with this creature.
I warned them, didn't I?
Yuck. Look at all the blood and gore. I'm getting out of here.
By the sweat of my brow and the hair of my... Indeed we shall win.
Well, what have we here? Another hopeful whose blessing hasn't fully taken root?
Like your
No.
necklace, my dear.
I don't think so. You're an adventurer? How disgusting. Why don't you go back the way you came?
I would, but your mom doesn't take seconds.
Take care venturing into the ruined city of Vython. Quaint, isn't it? Passwall sits in the fringe of the Shivering Isles. It's where the supplicants wait, while the blessing of Sheogorath takes hold.
I know, be nice. It's super concerning how much fun I'm having. It's super concerning how good the remaster is. It's just super concerning that Bethesda can continue to make such amazing games that capture our attention. It's super concerning how many hours I'm playing in this game. It's super concerning how much fun I have playing it, isn't it? Isn't it super concerning? I know, right?
One leads to mania, one to dementia. Two shades of madness.
What's really
You're not
funny
getting in because
is how
you're
when you
not
start to
blessed
play
by
around with titles on
Sheogorath.
videos, people assume the
try to get
worst
the keys.
because they've been
My Lord had
programmed.
them sewn into my child's body. I wonder if you are a fast bleeder or a slow bleeder.
This is what we were talking about yesterday with the social experiment we're doing with titles on videos right now. People have been programmed to think certain phrases mean negative things, and we can turn those on their heads. Like yesterday when we were playing Days Gone Remaster, we need to talk about the Days Gone Remaster, right? And everybody's like, oh yeah, it's graphics suck. And I'm like, nuh-uh, we need to talk about it because it's so goddamn fun. We need to talk about how much fun I'm having. We need to talk about how good this game is. We need to talk about the pleasure I'm getting from playing a video game. And the trolls come in and they're like, but I thought you were here to talk bad about the game. I don't know what to do. Oh no, my trolling has been disrupted. I'm super concerned, kids.
The gatekeeper is my child, the consummation of Sheogorath's wisdom in the womb of my genius. It was a painful and bloody birth, but well worth it. His brothers were
No metal
less
riff yet.
successful. He won't bother those blessed by Lord Sheogorath. You, however, will die trying to get the keys from my child.
Okay. I'm blessed by Sheogorath.
You? No. You have a conventional type of soul, but I don't make that decision. The Shivering Isles belong to Lord Sheogorath.
Oh, that's the beauty of it, Be
Were
Nice.
it up to
We're
me,
totally doing this social
I'd
experiment
cut you open and
over the
show
next
you
week. We have a whole
just
list of
how
titles that we
uninspired
came
your
up with during the
blood
stream
is.
yesterday that we're going to be using for the next
No.
week or so.
You won't be getting in.
Oh, it's fun.
I'm bored with you. Why don't you talk to Nanette? She likes talking. I'll need to cure her of that habit soon enough. There's one sure way to stop a tongue from flapping. Cut it out. Shall I demonstrate?
Well, she's a bit of a bitch. Kyle's mom is big bad bitch. She's the biggest bitch of the whole wide world.
He's too much. Killed all my men. Get out of my way.
Wait, can I maybe kill him and take his stuff? If I could manage to hit him.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked!
I just wanted to see what he had. Nothing? We'll leave him alone. I'll load that game. I just wanted to see. I think that I bet we see. I bet we're within the. I bet we're within a year or two. I bet Elder Scrolls Online is probably 2027. Could be next year. That would be. It's possible it's next year. But I would say if we don't see something from Bethesda this summer at some of the game shows, then probably where it's 2028, maybe longer. But if we see something from them this summer, I'd say we're probably within a year or two. I don't care when it comes out. I'll play the shit out of it. Just like I did with Starfield. I like Bethesda games.
To speak
so
in fewer syllables.
Next Fallout game, I'll play the shit out of.
He guards the gates of madness. Don't get too close to him. He'll kill you, and it will leave a mess in my town. Jared Ice Veins wants to kill the gatekeeper.
That makes sense to me,
Sounds
Thandar.
like suicide to me. Goodbye.
I'd be willing to bet next year if we see something this summer. I bet it could be next year because it's been a decade or so since they announced it. I'm betting they don't be nice only because Machine Games is working on. Shit, what was it? Hang on, I'm thinking of the wrong company. Never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong company. We're still due the Indiana Jones The Great Circle expansion. They said spring, and it's already spring. We still haven't gotten an announcement yet. So I was thinking Massive Entertainment because they're working on The Division 3 is what they're working on next, and then hopefully a Star Wars Outlaws sequel. But yeah, Machine Games we're still waiting on the DLC for Indiana Jones.
Hello, I'm Dreadwin. No one was running this place when I got here. They left plenty of things behind, though. What do you need?
And I own the Ultimate Edition of the Indiana Jones game, so as soon as that DLC drops, we're gonna go play it.
What? Don't... Was that supposed to be... Yes, that's pretty good. Sure. Don't... I'm not buying... Yes, whatever you say. Don't... Was that I accept. Yeah, I get it. Sure, that's a bit excessive. Yes, blah, blah, blah. What a bore. That's pretty... Don't... I accept. I have no choice. For me? I see. Best way to kill a skinned hound is with a fireball or a good weapon.
Hang on, my brother just sent me a message. I gotta... Yeah, Arc Raiders. I'll be honest with you. If it wasn't an extraction game, I would be interested in Raiders. But I just don't care about extraction games. I just don't. It's like you need friends to play with. There's no real storyline other than go get loot and get it out and upgrade your loot. And I'm just like, eh. If they could make a really cool extraction game that had like a story where it was like every time you go in and do the extraction, like it's advancing the story somehow. Like if they could make a story-based extraction game, I would be interested in that. But it would need to be like a compelling, like. No. I think it looks really cool. I went and watched like 6 videos yesterday because a bunch of footage came out over the last couple of days. I was like, I should really look at this because the graphics look really cool. And then I'm just like, damn it, why? That's cool though. I mean, extraction games are great for a lot. And I had a lot of fun when I was playing like Warzone with my cousins, right? And my nephew, right? So those games can be really fun if you have a dedicated crew that you run with. But if you're like me and you're just a single player who just dicks around with various games, like extraction shooters aren't that enjoyable because you don't have anybody to play with, and I don't want to play with randos. So, and also the whole issue of like trying to coordinate with other people to find a playtime is what just I can't deal with it anymore. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Like my life has moved to a point where if you go back on my channel, even 3, maybe 4 years ago, four, might even be 3 years ago, I was still playing. You know, even last year, I got convinced. Last year, I got convinced to come out of MMO retirement to go play World of Warcraft, and I hadn't played an MMO for like 2 years, and I got convinced to come do it. And within 6 months, what happened? The same shit that always happens in MMO games, like in multiplayer games. Like people just stop showing up. You can't rely on other people because no one else is doing it for a living, right? They're just playing for fun. They're playing for a hobby. And I'm like, I take this shit seriously. I have a schedule. I have other games that I'm playing. If I say that we're doing something at 6 o'clock on a Wednesday night, fucking people need to be there at 6 o'clock on a Wednesday night. And unfortunately, you can't rely upon people who play games for a hobby to treat it as seriously as you do. And at some point, I think it was Christmas time. I was like, yeah, we finished the raids for the War Within by the skin of our teeth because we were down to like 12 people from 30 because people just stopped showing up and went and got busy with other things. And I just was like, I'm done. And I handed off the guild. I handed off the Discord. I left the Discord. I left the guild. I'm completely done with doing any sort of multiplayer stuff with other people because I can't rely on other people. Like I'm the only one I know of that treats this like a business. And if you notice, this is why Carnage, he doesn't do, not just him, like Dr. Disrespect, all these guys, like streamers don't play with other gamers. Streamers play with other streamers. And the reason is because you have to. Like no one else is going to take it seriously. You have to find other people who are doing it for a living to take it as seriously as you do. And so that makes it really hard to find people to play extraction games with, stuff like that. At least from my perspective. It's a little bit different. Like, you know, my cousins, there's 3 of them. They're brothers, and they play with their dad. And so they have a squad of 4, and they've been doing that since we were kids, and we used to play GoldenEye on the N64, you know. So if you have that sort of a bond with people, then you can, like a family connection. But otherwise, it's too hard to try to play multiplayer games like that. Aaron Victoria says, people talk about how extraction games all have died off the last few years, and they launched in the last few years as well. It seems like the lifespan of these games is maybe 6 to 10 years long. I don't think any game these days is meant to be longer than... people's lives are busy. 5 years is a long fucking time. It really is. And you know, there are some games which are big IPs, like Star Wars, Old Republic, Lord of the Rings Online. Dungeons and Dragons Online. Those games have eked along for 15, 20 years because they still have 100, 150,000 people playing them. But I would argue that most games, especially in the times we live in, 5 years is good. If you can get 5 years out of a game, I think that's great. Um, yeah, the extraction game loop is not, like I said, there's no story to it. It's just loot grinding, and loot grinding gets boring at some point for many people. Um, Sorry guys, I had to send some. My brother and I are sending some voice messages. Aaron says my son was a hardcore Rust player. Hang on, let me scroll up. I missed a I missed some chat. I don't want a game loop that consumes 5 years of my life. No. There's no way. Like, I have a lot of people asking me, am I gonna like? And I keep reminding people, no, I'm not forming a guild for Dune Awakening. But it's an MMO. I don't care. It's a multiplayer. I don't care. My plan for Dune Awakening is I'm gonna play it like a single player game, just like I did with New World Eternum. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do the storyline. I'm going to build some cool shit along the way, and when I have finished the storyline, I am off to the next game. And simultaneous to Dune Awakening, I will also be playing, because June is a very busy month, I'm going to be playing The Altars, Tales of the Shire, and then hopefully I have everything wrapped up at the end of the month so that I could jump into Death Stranding 2, which is at the end of June. I have zero desire to spend hundreds of hours in a single game. It's also why I don't keep playing. Like, I did go back and I don't mind going back and doing an additional playthrough of like Baldur's Gate 3, but I've seen some streamers who have like, that's all they've done for 3 years is Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm just like, no. Good for them. They get the enjoyment out of it. But I like to do lots of different things. I like to play lots of games. I like to watch different shows. I watch westerns. I watch thrillers. I watch detective shows. I watch science fiction. I watch fantasy. Variety is the spice of life, baby. Like, Thanar says loot gets boring for most, or the constant death loss hurts. Yeah, all of those are factors for sure. Aaron says my son was a hardcore Rust player for a long time. He and his clan just moved away from it after burnout. He said that the clan felt the loop was burned out and they just dropped out of it. I mean, yeah, that happens to any long-term game.
I took over the inn when I got here. There wasn't anyone living here. Except for Sheldon. He says he's mayor. Don't believe it. I feel like I need to be on the other side. I'm just not sure how to get in. He protects the gates of madness. He'll kill anyone who gets near. Anyone except Relmina Veranim. She's staying upstairs right now.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go update my wife.
Goodbye. What? See you.
Am I muted? Yeah, I'm back now. No, not a bathroom break. Just I had to update my wife on some stuff. My brother's, we've got some family emergency stuff happening. So with pets. So
I'm not sure I can make this much clearer. Stop wagging that tongue at me, or I will rip it out! It is where the body of my child was grown, and the resting place of his less fortunate siblings. You have no business going there. See you later.
okay, so she doesn't have anything else to say. Yeah, she's very angry. Well wishes, Incest Helmet. Thank you very much. Oh, I've already been in your house.
Don't be shy.
What is this? How do I get into that building? Aha, there's some stairs over here. I'm super concerned about the titles, Chris Shop. It's super concerning to me. It's just super concerning how much fun I'm having playing a video game.
Yuck.
Yuck. That's what your mom said when she saw you for the first time.
Hello? You'll need to speak up. Make it quick.
Alright, left and up are the bad options.
Whatever you... I doubt... Not now. Yeah. I doubt... What nonsense. Sure. Yes, yes. Whatever you say. Don't, please. I doubt it. Don't try. Sure. That's cute. I doubt... What nonsense. I accept. I have no choice. No more. You're frightening me. I doubt it. Not... That's pretty good. I doubt... Don't waste... Don't, please. Good one. It's just down the road from Passwall. It's where Relmina created the Gatekeeper.
Okay.
He's Relmina's crowning achievement. The Gatekeeper keeps out people who don't belong in the Shivering Isles. She made him in the Gardens of Flesh and Bone. She's my teacher. She's going to teach me all her secrets. Oh, and this is really interesting. Wait. Never mind. My big mouth almost just got me in trouble again.
Yes?
I've been dying to tell someone. You seem trustworthy enough, but don't tell Relmina I said anything. Her Gatekeeper is flawed. Her tears hurt him.
How do tears hurt him?
Her tears somehow agitate the Daedra bound to the Gatekeeper's body. Her tears make it really restless. It strains harder against the warding magic. She may seem like a tough woman, but the Gatekeeper makes her all weepy. Go see for yourself. She visits him every night around midnight. Just don't tell her I said anything. I might get another lesson in the nature of pain. I don't like those lessons very much. Can't get in without Sheogorath's blessing. That's what Relmina says. That's the reason we're all waiting here, for Sheogorath's blessing. Oh, and I guess there's keys sewn up inside the Gatekeeper's body. Not sure why someone would do that. It's not like anyone can get them now. I don't know who built it. It was here before any of us arrived.
It looks like other people lived here before. Dreadwind's been selling what they left behind, so if you need something, talk to her. You're talking to me and I don't like you. Goodbye.
They all say the same thing when you ask about rumors.
See you.
Okay. Something about check-in at midnight. I still haven't figured out why I have this lingering thing over here. Cyberpunk's a great game. Dude, yeah, I know, Thandar. Like, there's a part of me that wants to change my schedule, but, you know, work is work, and I'm very serious about work, and I get the best traffic when I stream at these hours. When I start at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up at 4, I start my stream at 4:35, and I stream for about 6 hours. That's the best traffic. I've tried for 3 years different time slots. That time slot works very well for me because I get an oceanic audience, I get a European audience, and I get a North American audience. It's a blend. If I stream at the night, for me, I mostly only get North American. And if I stream like early afternoon, I get mostly European. So I get the best blend when I do this hours, and I generally get double the views that I will get streaming any other time of day. There are exceptions to that, but so because I treat it like a job, I get up and I do it. I grind it. It's like my 9 to 5. You know, I do what I need to do to make sure I have the most chances of success, right? But I would love to just sleep a couple hours later. Get up at 6 instead of 4. Go for a run. This is what I used to do in the city. Go for a run. Come back from the run, have breakfast, have a shower, and start my stream at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. But I don't get as many views if I start that late. Because by that point, my audience is already sort of like 10 o'clock is when I'm peaking. Like 9 or 10 o'clock is when I've started to peak if I start my streams at 4:35. So yeah, it's a catch-22 because I'm tired all the time when I do these streams, which is why I sit here and I drink 3 or 4 cups of coffee when I stream, because I'm like, I would love to be just back in bed, but you gotta do what you gotta do to grow. So I just take naps, and I go to bed at like 7:30 at night. Hector says, back from wage slaving, are we still super concerned? We're super concerned, dude. It's super concerning. Hang on, I got another message from my brother. I gotta mute here.
Yes. Well, out with it. It is where the body of my... The gatekeeper is my child. The consummation of Sheogorath's wisdom in the... His brothers, he won't bother those blessed by Lord Sheogorath. Try him, if you like. Believe me, after you die, I can put your flesh and bones to very good use. I'm bored with... There's one shop...
I used to think you were a hero, a holy knight and all that. I guess I should have known better.
I've never even met this guy. Why is he yelling at me?
Say what you're going to say. You? Oh, please. Please, I'm embarrassed. But remarkable. You're wasted goodness. I wish I could say that. Oh, please, goodness. What can I say? You're remarkable. What a wonderful compliment. I wish... that's just talk. Goodness, what can I say? Get away. Is that remarkable? I wish... is that so? No, you do me too much honor. What a wonderful compliment. Oh, please. I wish I could say that. I want him dead. I need him dead. His bones are calling to me. Rumor has it you want him dead, too. If you're any good with a lockpick, we can help each other out.
I am good with a lockpick.
Of flesh and bone.
Yeah. Tell me more.
They say the gatekeeper's magical. I don't believe in magic, but I do believe in bones. And the best way to kill something is with the bones of its own. I can see the bones of a dead gatekeeper in the courtyard of the gardens. The door's locked, though. You'll pick that lock, and I'll collect the bones.
What?
Then I'll make some arrows, and we'll kill the gatekeeper. Sound good? Here, take this lockpick. Careful, it's the only one I've got. You open the door, I'll kill things. Let's go.
Did he just like... he just like ran out and like tromped over everything. Okay. ¿Encontraste Smeagol? Okay. Does he have like a dragon head on his shoulder? Is that like his shield? I don't know, guys. It's super concerning to me that this guy has a dragon head shield. I'm also super concerned that he only gave me a single lockpick. Like, it's super concerning.
Hurry, pick that lock open. I can hear them in there. Am I supposed to be impressed? Ha-ha!
What was that all about?
Send your bloody soul straight to Self-Guard.
bone arrows.
Should we continue on? Follow me.
Yes. Why is he not moving? Is he bugged out? Do I need to reload or something?
Here we are. From these gatekeeper bones, I can make some arrows.
When will the bone arrows be ready?
Find me in a few hours. We'll kill the gatekeeper. The arrows aren't ready. He must die. He must die. I followed the... I can hear them calling to me from the other... Goodbye.
Okay. Can't do anything with that. He said a few hours. I don't know how many. Girlfriend is playing The Witcher for the first time. She's been up all night since Chris up. The Witcher's a good game. I've actually never played the first two games. I've seen playthroughs of the first two games, but I've personally never played them. I did play the third game, excuse me, twice, and I've done the entire DLC run. That's such an awesome game. Witcher 3 is just one of the best RPGs of all time. Especially the Blood and Wine expansion. It's up there with one of my favorite DLCs of all time.
I used to think you were a hero. The arrows are ready. Here are some for you, and I'll keep some. Let's go kill the gatekeeper. We might die, but there's worse things. Let's go!
Gatekeeper bone arrows. It's super concerning, Burlak. It's super concerning how concerned you are about how concerned I am about how good this game is. It's just super concerning.
I don't mind talking down to your level.
I don't know that anyone has ever been as concerned as I am right now about how good this game is. It's super concerning.
The gatekeeper is slain. Congratulations. The honor of taking the keys from his corpse is yours.
Well, technically, it's not the thumbnails, Chris. It's just the titling. That was something we started yesterday. Because I have a formula that works for me. Works fine. Been doing it for a while now. Inspired by Co-Carnage. I think it works great. But I was watching the Rad Brad. And the Rad Brad's been doing it for a very long time. He's got like 13 million subscribers on YouTube. And he has a very unique way of titling his videos. And I looked at that and I went, I'm going to experiment with that for a week or so and just see what happens with the traffic. Not just on the streams, but the long tail traffic after the streams. I'm very interested to see where that goes. So we'll see. We're going to play around with it for the next week or so.
The gatekeeper's dead. As soon as you get one of those doors unlocked, we can go in. They're calling to me from in there.
No, I don't like JRPGs, generally speaking.
As soon as you get those doors unlocked, I'm going in. Take care.
I did quite enjoy the original Final Fantasy VII. And the remake was good, but Rebirth, I actually quit. I bought Rebirth last year, played it, quit like 30 hours into it because the minigames were fucking pointless. Like, I wasn't actually playing the game. Every 30 minutes, they would throw a stupid minigame at me, and it's like, oh, here's another outfit for Aelith. Here's another outfit for Tifa. And it's like, I don't give a shit about outfits. I want to play the game. I want to play the story. I don't want outfits. I'm not sitting here fapping to these little waifus like the majority of the other people who play these games. So, I just ended up not finishing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which sucked. Because it was a fun game, other than the minigames were super stupid. Super concerning. But otherwise, I don't really get into the JRPGs because I don't do waifus. I don't... That whole... there's a terminology for it, which I'm forgetting right now. But the... I just don't... That doesn't do it for me. I'm not into that. Like, it's not my thing. Konnichiwa.
So, you've managed to kill the gatekeeper.
No.
Pity.
No thanks.
Well, you'll now be able to enter the realm proper. You'll notice there are 2 doors. One leads to the lands of Mania, the other to Dementia. Enter through either one. The lands are quite distinct, but both are Sheogorath's domain. You'll want to seek out Lord Sheogorath. I believe he has plans for you. Try not to disappoint him.
All right.
The lands of Dementia reflect the darker side of its residents. It is easy to get lost among the tangle of roots growing out of the ground. If you wish to meet Dementia's citizens, seek them out in Deep Wallow or Felmore. I'm sure they'll welcome one such as you with open arms.
Okay.
The lands of Mania are bright, vibrant, and full of color.
I think I want to go
You'll
to
find
Mania.
its inhabitants reflect the land itself. If you wish to meet the residents of Mania, you will find them in the settlements of Hale and Highcross. Take care, though. Though the citizens and creatures of Mania are colorful, they can often be quite deadly. I'm sure you can handle it, though. It is, of course, the capital of the Shivering Isles. It is divided into Bliss, Crucible, and the Palace districts. He is the Prince of Madness, the ruler of the Shivering Isles. It is by his will that we exist in this place. He is our Lord and Master. You'll want to speak with him soon, as I believe he has plans for you. You will find him in New Sheoth, in his palace. It is best not to make Lord Sheogorath wait. His whims are fleeting, and should he decide you are no longer necessary, it would be to your detriment. You will enter soon, I imagine, through the gates of madness and into the lands of Mania and Dementia. It is the realm of Lord Sheogorath. It is what he wills it to be. The trees bloom according to his whim, and the wind blows at his command. Tread lightly in the Isles. It is not a place suited to all mortals. But the doorways into the realm proper. You may enter through either one. Really, it depends on which aspect of the realm more suits your disposition. As I've said, all choices have consequences, but don't trouble yourself too much with your decision. All those that enter the realm are forever changed, but some believe it is for the better. A good portion of them, at least. My work is never done.
Trash game, kids. It broke. I'm super concerned. Well, I think I want to choose Mania. Dementia sounded too dark and not cool. Oh, I gotta talk to this guy again. Damn it.
So, what
Yes,
you'll
yes,
want
yes, yes, yes.
the land, if you, the lands, if you, the as I've all
I'm just gonna go through all this again and skip it. Skip.
the lands of
Skip.
if you wish.
Skip.
Though this
Skip.
it
Epic
is, of
NPC
course,
man. Skip.
he is
Skip.
the you'll want
Skip.
it is best.
Skip.
You will enter.
Skip.
It is the
Skip.
tread lightly.
Skip.
I live to serve. Yes, is there? My work is never done.
All right, let's do a quick save here in case this crashes again. I don't know which door. I don't see doors at the moment, though. Oh, can I? Do these guys have goodies? No.
I used to think you were a hero. Goodbye.
All right. I don't know which way to go. It doesn't say which way I should go. Is there a physical door to click on? Oh, hang on. Dementia. No, no, no. I want to go to Mania. Dementia sounded too dark and depressing. Mania sounded more fun. I've entered the Shivering Isles. I should seek out Sheogorath. I got a spell added to my list. So, is the map the same for those of you who played before? Is the map the same, but it's just the look and feel changes depending on whether you go to Mania or Dementia? Because I'm noticing it's the exact same map right here. Like it's the same map that I saw earlier. So I'm guessing it means that just that the ambiance changes based on whether it's Mania or Dementia. Let's take the south road. Whoop! I heard something. Oh, I didn't even see you. I probably shouldn't pick all that shit up. It's just gonna weigh me down. I think I want to go north. Nope, hang on, that's not the turnoff that I thought it was. Also not the turnoff. What the frack is that, man? I don't need the lockpicks. What am I looting all this shit for? I've got a frickin' skeleton key, man. very much. Just keep following the road. Oh no. I was gonna say, did I just get stuck in the environment? Ah, where did the corpse go? Oh, there it is. How dare you try to hide from me?
You thought you could escape Lord Sheogorath's justice? Your stolen goods are now forfeit. And
Wait,
you
is this
can
a guard?
either pay reparations or face the dungeons.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry.
You're a fool.
I need to load. I didn't realize there were guards here. So, just learned a valuable lesson. Do 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 do. Oops. So apparently there are guards, and we shouldn't shoot the guards, because they like to guard things. Unlike guardy guard, doing the guard stuff. Don't hurt the guards. Alright, that's good to know. I know, super concerning that there are guards in the Dementia Land of Mania. I know, it's super concerning how you can spend hundreds of hours in a game like this. It's super concerning. What the fuck is that? Super concerning that Rima's becoming a valley girl. Like, totally, like, it's just like, it's this thing that, like, when you play video games, you can, like, totally become, like, whatever you want. It's like this thing when you do role-playing games, it's called roleplay. I don't know if you know, if you've ever heard of roleplay before, it's, like, super concerning because it's, like, can consume your life. Like, totally. I should quick save. What was that? A bollywog? Oh, guard, 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 guard. Don't shoot the guard. She's running from me, or she's running She's running to kill something. I see. I'm super concerned with where did she go? Hello? No, that's something else. Alright, well, I don't know where she went. Super concerning where she just disappeared to. Monkasimo asks, is it ever a challenge to switch between games with different controls for games of melee combat? Yes. It is. Because not every game allows you to remap the controls like Ted Fitzpatrick says. It's great when you can, but not all games allow you to do that. So, the good thing is, most games share a common control scheme, more or less. But here's where things can get confusing. If I start to play a game for any great length of time, you'll get muscle memory for that game. And then when you try to go something else that's completely different. Good example of this. What is the jump button in Bethesda games? The Y, which is this button here. So the Y button, the top button, that's to jump. Like, right? 90% of other games, the jump is the A button. It's not in these games. So when you start playing a bunch of Bethesda games, you start getting messed up. Then I go play Days Gone Remaster, right? The jump button is the X button on the PlayStation controller, which is the down button, right? So you have to have a completely different... Now, when I'm playing these two games on a daily basis, that's okay. My brain is playing this game, muscle memory for that game, playing that game, muscle memory for that game. The problem is when, let's say I play both of those games for a couple of weeks, I get my muscle memory mapped to those games, and then I go play a new game where they say, guess what? A is for dodge. It's not for jump, it's for dodge. And X is an ability, like a weapon attack. And you're like going, wait a second, I've been used to these games where it's the triggers that do the attacks. And then suddenly you got a game that wants you to use the X button for the attacks. Or the Y button for super attacks. That's when things can get to be a little bit confusing. I did take the left road, Metroid. I'm in Mania. I'm in Mania right now. I literally took the Mania map. I think it's just nighttime. But we literally go back in the stream like 20 minutes or so. We took the left path. But I'm not on the Dementia Road. We took the left path. Unless they changed it and it's bugged. We literally took the left-hand path. Yeah, it's been a super concerning social experiment for sure. Well, I have no frame of reference for what you're talking about, Metroid, so sorry, I don't get what you mean. I don't know what you mean when you say it doesn't matter what door you choose. You could still choose the Mania or Dementia Road. I don't even know what you mean by that, so sorry. First time playing this expansion pack, I don't know what people mean when they talk about things like that.
Blessings, citizen.
All I know is I picked the left-hand door, which was Mania, and then I went out and I followed the path to the city to talk to Sheogorath. That's all I know. There's lots of shops here too, but this place looks really drab.
How may I serve?
Alright, time to meet this crazy dude. Oh, he's clapping. There's the butler. I should do a quick save before I do any conversations with him.
Always a pleasure.
A new arrival! Shame about my gatekeeper. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them. I suppose an introduction is in order. I'm Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, and other things. I'm not talking about them. You've probably figured that out by now. Let's hope so, or we're in real trouble. And out come the intestines, and I skip rope with them.
Okay, crazy man.
Now's not the time. You've made it this far, farther than anyone else. Well done. Take this trinket of mine. Perhaps it will serve you well, or look lovely on your corpse.
Alright. Super concerning how many concerned people we have in chat.
I've been waiting for you. Or someone like you. Or someone other than you for some time. I need a champion, and you've got the job! Time to save the realm, rescue the damsel, slay the beast, or die trying. Your help is required. A change is coming. Everything changes, even Daedric princes, especially Daedric princes.
Changes?
Daedra are the embodiment of change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. The Grey March is coming, and you're going to stop it.
Okay. What is it?
The details aren't important. At least, not right now. Eternity is on a rather tight deadline. We'll get back to that later. Now, you run an errand for me. An important one. Of course, anything I tell you to do is important. My realm, my rules. You're going to Zedilian, one of my favorite spots in the Isles. It's a little place I used to take care of unwanted visitors. And some are more unwanted than others.
See? Uh-huh.
The gatekeeper takes care of most of the unwanted. But he's dead. We'll have to remedy that soon as well. Anyway, there are those that have other ways into my realm, and they're on the move. We don't want them here. Trust me. So, you're going to get Xedilian up and running. Here's a little book to tell you how. And the Attenuator of Judgment. You'll need that too. Of course, you can always get more details from Haskell. He's a detail-oriented type of person. A big help. And a snappy dresser. Now, get going, before I change my mind. Or my mind changes me.
That actually answers a question I had when I first zoned into the map. I said, the question I asked was, why is it so dark when I asked to go to Mania? Is this the same map depending on if you choose Mania or Dementia? Sounds like it is the same map. Top half of the map is Mania, bottom half of the map is Dementia. It doesn't explain that to you. So I was asking, is this the same map depending on which door you take? Does it just give you a different version of the island? And it sounds like that is not the case. It sounds like it's the same map. One half is Dementia, one half is Mania. So, I was told my breakfast is ready. Give me 2 seconds here, everybody. We're about to get into the ASMR mukbang portion of the stream. All right. Breakfast is burritos, which have cactus from our own backyard in them, which is great for fiber, vitamins, and minerals.
Really, no need to trouble yourself with the details of that now. It would
Burritos.
just cloud your little mind.
I already cut them up. I didn't want to eat them like
What
burritos.
is important is getting to Zedilian. Quickly! Before I get bored. Oh, you wouldn't like me when I'm bored.
You wouldn't like me when I'm bored.
Ah, New Sheath. My home away from places that aren't my home. The current location is much better than some of the prior ones, don't you think? Yes? Speaking to me? Well, I'm he. He's me. And others as well. Or they were, weren't they?
Yeah. I love cactus too. I don't think a lot of people have ever tried it, so it's like, you know, you can cook it a lot of different ways. You gotta strip the spines off first. Once you get the spines off, it's got like a citrus flavor. The problem a lot of people have with it is like if you just like fry it up, it has the mucus, so it's kind of a slimy. The texture is what turns some people off to it. But what you can do is like we chop it up. You can put it in your burrito mix, so when you put your beans in with the meat, you can cook up the cactus, then throw it in there, and it just adds a little extra flavor. And it's like having green beans inside of your burrito mix at that point. Sort of, kind of. But I love it with like quesadillas, tacos. Super healthy.
The Isles! The Isles! A wonderful place! Except when it's horrible. Then it's horribly wonderful! Good for a visit. Or for an eternity.
Is it just him? Let's see if he wants to go to bed or not. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Oh, mommy changed your mind. What happened? What? No, he wants to sleep on the bed. Yep, look at him. Hang on, I don't want him on my pillow though. I know, just gonna move the sheet. Cat's doing cat stuff. Alright, I'll get back to eating my breakfast.
A little busy here! I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner. Oh, how I love eating.
I love eating too.
Things to do. Talk to Haskell if you need more information. He's got more brains than a brain pie. Oh, brain pie. Perfect! Care to donate?
Care to donate? I think I'll pass.
You can go now. Run along. Scoot.
Haskell, sir.
The Mad God has given you a task. Surely someone of your copious talent should be able to handle it.
I'm glad you recognize. I was starting to get super concerned that you didn't recognize my amazing amount of talent.
He is the Prince of Madness, the ruler of the Shivering Isles.
Okay.
The Shivering Isles is what Sheogorath wills it to be. Yes, quite an amazing place, really. Wonderful for relieving one's tension as you watch those troublesome adventurers suffer. No offense. I'd say your next move is to head to Zedillion and get it reactivated. Yes? Ah, silly me. The book has no pictures. Can't really expect you to read that now, can I? To reactivate Zedillion for my lord's pleasure, you'll need to find 3 focus crystals and return them to their resting place. Each crystal has a matching receptacle called a judgment nexus. Even you can't miss them. Without the crystals in place, the resonator of judgment, Zedillion's power source, cannot be restored.
Okay.
You have the attenuator, the manual, and a map. I'm certainly not going to carry you there, so I'd suggest you get to it. Place one foot in front of the other. You know how it goes. The Mad God has given...
Anything else, or is that just
I'd suggest you make haste and get to Zedillion. My Lord Sheogorath does not like those who lollygag. Or maybe he does? Bah, just get going.
All right. All right. I should be able to get back to it uninterrupted now for a bit, guys. I've had breakfast, I've had my vitamins, I just had a bio. Chris is doing her stuff. Cats are all laying down for naps. They've all had their food.
To serve.
Let's get on out here and do some quests. Oh. Strange. I don't know, guys. It's super concerning to me how my food can be so delicious.
What?
What do you want?
Who are you?
Rumor has it there's another adventurer trying to get into the realm. One more person to take up arms against me. Goodbye.
I am Kiflin, steward of Lady Syl. Bye.
Did we see her earlier?
I'm Anya Herrick.
Nope.
I serve Lady Syl, and she allows me to remain protected.
I know, Burlak, right?
Goodbye.
It's super concerning how I've managed to keep a paid actress all these years, right? Super concerning. This one has a name.
Mad God's blessings. The Mazkin guard Crucible in New Sheath.
Okay.
Walk with our Lord.
Oh!
Oh, I should actually probably watch my health. I know, it's super concerning how excited I am to go play Star Wars Outlaws DLC. Matter of fact, in a perfect world, I would love to do a second playthrough of that game ahead of the DLC. If I can manage to wrap up, I bet I can. I'm not really. I don't think I'm gonna spend that much more time until they patch. I want to wait for a patch because I want to see what. I want to see what the Expedition 33 team brings to the first patch. I love that game. I hate the combat. I hate the reaction combat. And I don't feel like story mode is currently story mode. I don't feel like it's working. I feel like something is broken, and I'm waiting for the patch to see if they address it. So I'm not really prioritizing that game right now. So I'm mostly playing this and the Days Gone remaster. I'll probably jump in and do a little bit more, but Expedition 33, but I'm not really feeling it until they patch it, and I want to see what they address in the patch. It's kind of like Stalker 2. Like, Stalker 2 was fun. It was way better after they patched it and said, oh yeah guys, the story mode wasn't working. My bad. Like, we got it fixed for you. So, knowing all of those things, if I can sneak in a Star Wars Outlaws playthrough ahead of the DLC, that would be cool. I don't know where the DLC is going to be falling in terms of the timeline. If it's like the past DLC, it'll be like midway through the story, so it's not going to be... You don't have to have the game finished, if that makes sense. You could pick it up midway through. I just am dying for some more Star Wars anything right now. Star Wars Andor has got my Star Wars juices flowing. It's too bad that Zero Company game isn't going to happen until next year. Oh, there was a Zero Company panel I need to go watch. I forgot all about that. Don't shoot that. That's a guard. Plucked him at the roots, says Babylonian. Indeed. Oh, I totally should have read the book they gave me. I have not yet done so. That's the attenuator of judgment. On the subject of Zedilian's construction, Lord Sheogorath, let me begin by extending the warmest regards to you and your noble being. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is going to be very confusing to me, I bet. Oh, it did not open that. Oh. He didn't die. He did now. Oh, I didn't mean to loot that. Stop! I've discovered the first of the 3 focus crystals. It was affixed to the oh, I guess I needed that. They're using the crystals as a power source. Now that I've removed it from the staff, I should place the focus crystal in its judgment nexus to continue. Can I chuck the staff? I guess it already chucked the staff. What happened? Oh, Jesus, you scared the shit out of me, Chris. No, he's just relaxing in bed. Here, I'm gonna turn the camera. So, Chris was gonna change all the sheets on the bed, and he decided that he was gonna come in here and take a bath. And so now Chris is like, I can't change my sheets. Yes, she can. She just doesn't want to move her precious kitty cat. Here, just give him to me and you can change the sheets. Yeah, just go get him. Give him to me and he could sit in my lap for 5 minutes. Yeah, because she'll want to come in the house in a little bit. Come here, Frodo. You gotta come home with Daddy for a few minutes. What's up, big baby? Oh, big baby. What'd Mommy do? Did Mommy take your bed? Oh no. No, hang on. You gotta stay with Daddy for a couple minutes. Just relax. I know you wanna go. What is she doing? But she's like, I wanna go play. Mommy's changing sheet. I want to play. I want to help Mommy change the sheets. I know. Yeah. You can't hear her. She's complaining that she can't ever change the sheets because he's like every cat when she changes sheets and he gets all excited. Like, he's like, I want to go help. I want to go help. Oh, you're being a monster right now. He's like, I want to go help Mommy. She's look at his tail. He's not happy right now. He's like, I want to go play. I want to go help Mommy. We do it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Squirm. Squirm. You gotta wait, though. You gotta wait, buddy. Just wait. You can go on the bed in 3 minutes. Yeah. What's she doing? Do you want to jump on Mommy? If I let you do that, I'll get yelled at. Because she doesn't have a shirt on. She only has a dress, and you'll scratch her shoulders. Just wait, buddy. There's a sheet right here. That's fine. There you go. Alright, Mommy says go. Go, 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 go. Alright, thanks, babe. Don't wash the fish. But yeah, take the battery out first. Alright. Thank you.
Ponte atención, luego pierdes por mi culpa. Luego pierdes esta chica.
Alright. I think this is the door that opened. Now, why is that a smiley face? That doesn't make me very comfortable. That's why it's a smiley face. That's some funny shit right there. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good. I'm like looking at it going, it's a smiley face. It can't be good. And sure enough. I think I've already got a Madness Shield Matrix. I don't know that I even need to worry about those things, to be honest with you, but I've been picking them up. Oh, that's a big boy. Not that big of a boy. So there I was. I just started blasting. little bit of lightning, a little bit of pew pew. Oh shit, I missed that one. Woo, my pew pews. Oh, he healed. You back away from me. Whoa! Pretty lights. It's so pretty. It makes me tingle inside. I like the way the lights make me feel. Should I touch it?
Finally, Lord Sheagorath has sent someone to assist me. But where are my manners? Must get into my professional tone. Welcome to Zidillion. I'm the dungeon caretaker, Killaban Nirendil.
Tell me about this place.
A wonder of engineering, is it not? Zidillion is the ultimate test of mettle for the foolhardy adventurer that dares trespass into the Shivering Isles. What they don't know is that they're being drawn to their doom, courtesy of the Resonator of Judgment.
Ah, tell me more.
Ever since that wretched gatekeeper was made, Zidillion became redundant. It fell into disrepair and was eventually all but forgotten. After only a few years passed, the Grummites began moving in. Ghastly things. They mistook the focus crystals for some sort of religious symbols and removed them from their rightful places. This rendered the Resonator inert and Zidillion completely useless. Luckily, you came along and placed Zidillion back into operation. Yes, I tend to ramble. You'll have to forgive me. If you have the attenuator, then Sheagorath must have sent you.
Indeed he did.
Zidillion would normally have sent you back to the entrance when you stepped on the pad in the Resonator chamber. Since you're up here, I can only surmise that adventurers are already entering the dungeon as we speak.
Okay, what does that have to do with me?
I'm afraid until the adventurers are dealt with, Zidillion will keep you here. Even I can't will its doors to open. To put it bluntly, you're stuck here for the moment. No disrespect intended.
Okay then, what should I do?
The only thing we can do is let the adventurers complete a cycle through here. I'll be glad to help. I assume Sheagorath gave you the manual of Zidillion. You can consult it for more information, or I can provide instructions.
Provide me with instructions.
As the adventurers make their way through Zidillion's chambers, they will encounter choices that you make in these control platforms. All you need to do is decide what becomes of the adventurers. Will you drive them insane, or will you pull the life from their bodies?
Do you handle the cleanup?
Well, the dead will be disposed of, have no fear. That's my job. Those that are lucky enough to merely go insane will be granted a place in the Shivering Isles as a permanent resident. Each chamber presents two options. When you push the appropriate button, an event will unfold for the adventurers to experience. One is physically harmful, usually lethal traps or creatures, something relished by the residents of Dementia. The other choice is more mental. They are designed to make the adventurers lose their grip on reality, much like the residents of Mania. Of course, the introduction of spore gas with the Mania choices helps as well. You'll know you're done when they lie dead on the ground, or they are out of their minds. Of course, any of their possessions you wish to keep are yours for the taking. I'll make sure you get them when you're done. Simple. Wait until the adventurers are in position, and then press a button. If they survived, they will proceed to the next chamber, and so on. It's really quite ingenious. As you wish. I will be happy to describe it. The resonator works by drawing adventurers to itself with a sort of magical siren's call. Sheogorath uses the resonator to find the cream of the crop, as he calls them, the best of the worst to populate the Isles. Quite clever, eh? So good to be back in business.
Okay then. Let's quick save. There's some adventures. I've got. I don't know which is which.
And watch your backs. Do what I say. We might just get out of here alive.
I'm assuming this is Mania and this is.
Oh, ain't it cute?
The Manic is the large gnarl. Okay, so that would be.
What in Oblivion is that thing?
This is one of the horrid guardians of which the stories spoke?
Be careful. There may be more to this creature than meets the eye.
What a joke. Let's be rid of this thing and continue on our way.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Tricks, or is the creature growing?
By the gods, when will it stop? It could devour us
Run
whole.
for your lives!
Get back here, you cowards. Something's not right.
All this time it was merely an illusion. How clever.
Wait, what's wrong with Lewin?
Makes no sense. Should be dead. But what? Who?
I think this place got to him. Perhaps we should leave.
No. We'll pick him up on the way out. He must fend for himself.
1 down, 2 to go.
Huge tree.
Watching them run for the giant now gets me every time.
Do I click this? Okay, Chamber of Avarice, huge amount of treasure. Manic is drop several hundred keys.
Have at it, Sindelius.
I think it's this one, yes? Drop the keys, there we go. So it changed the name after they got up to the top.
Be careful. This looks too good to be true.
If only Lewin were here, he could get us through this in no time.
We'll have to fend for ourselves. Do you think you can pry the door open?
Forget it. This is obviously a trick. Let's get out of here.
To be so close and yet so far. If only we had the key. Wait. Do you hear something? Look, keys. One of them must open the gate. We're rich.
Let's get out of here, Sindelius. This is obviously a trick to waste our time.
I'll know it when I see it. Yes, It must be here.
They're all fake. Just come with me now.
Find it. Yes, I must find the key. Rich beyond all my dreams.
Bah! Suit yourself.
Too bad none of those keys fit the lock.
That's diabolical.
Too bad none of those keys fit the lock.
Okay, this is the last one. Kill the Zedilite and cause a specter.
Steady, Gromak. Steady. You've been through worse before. What more could this place possibly throw at you? This place is giving me the creeps.
Hang on, let me double check this. Kill the Zedilite and cause a specter to rise from the body. Raise at least double the number of zombies. Ghost illusion?
Only me left?
I think
Fine.
that's the ghost
I'll
illusion.
show 'em. What? How in Oblivion can I be dead? This is impossible. Nothing killed me. I didn't even get a chance to fight. No chance to defend myself. No chance for battle. Why? Impossible. This is impossible. Gromak has never lost a fight. Never!
Alright. Alright, kibbles and bits.
You've made short work of the intruders. Sherard should be proud to have such an efficient apprentice. Now, if you'll step on the last teleporter pad, I will meet you in the reception chamber so we can recover your earnings. I'm afraid you've exhausted... Not to worry. We'll have your spoils to you in no time at all.
I don't trust you for a minute.
As is the tradition, you are to be awarded a focus crystal as a token of your fine work. I'll have it sent to the palace and placed in the main hall, if you wish to take a look at it. Oh yes, of course. It seems a most unusual weapon was recovered from the orc warrior, Gromak. Never seen anything like it, but perhaps his journal can give you some useful information. Beyond that, take whatever else you need from the recovery chest. You've earned it. You're free to go at any time, of course. Just up that hallway. Good luck to you.
Oh, a water-breathing talisman. Fuck yeah. Fuck it, I'm taking all that. First up, though, let's put that... That's cool. I now have water breathing. Hang on, though. Now it changed its stats. Oh, no, because that's a different thing. I was looking at a different thing. That was a different one. Alright, Talisman of Abatement. Water breathing on itself. Okay, there we go. This one is Charity of Madness, something different with resist. But this has water breathing and feather, which is hugely important. So he said something about a sword. I don't know where the sword is.
I hope you're pleased. Good luck to you.
making me nervous, bro.
Whoa!
Knight of Order? What were those things?
You've not heard the legends? How could that be? Those beings, as you call them, aren't beings at all. They are the soulless abominations known as the Knights of Order.
The Knights.
Their attraction to the resonator isn't surprising. It was built from one of the obelisks that dot the isles they seem to have an affinity
Nicholas says the sword is in your inventory?
You must
Okay,
proceed
I'll
to
check her in a
Sherard
second.
at
Thank you.
once and tell him the knights have returned. Quickly now, go!
Duskfang, okay. A long hand, this is a long sword. Okay, cool. Ooh, excuse me. Let's go report in. Shake her off, Daddy.
Always a pleasure.
Well now, what news do you have to report?
I was attacked by some knights.
So soon? Not a surprise, I suppose. We'll get to that later. No need to burden your little brain with it now. And Zedilian, since you're standing here, I assume you've succeeded. Or you're terribly confused, or really lacking in good judgment.
It functions again.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
Cheese!
Scratch that. Cheese for no one. That could be just as much of a celebration if you don't like cheese, true? You've run a maze like a good little rat. But no cheese for you yet. Oh, well, maybe a little. I've granted you a new spell. The ability to summon Haskell, my Chamberlain, to aid you in your travels. He knows a lot. More than he knows.
More than he knows.
In fact, give it a try. Summon our friend to you now. I'll wait.
Ah, cheese is good. Cheese is amazing. Anybody who doesn't like cheese is not to be trusted. Summon Haskell, there it is. Jesus Christ.
Our
Phantom.
Lord has granted you the power to summon me. How wonderful for me.
Jesus Christ.
When summoned, I can offer advice
That's
on your
good.
current endeavor. I imagine it's up to you what to do with my wisdom. Do try to use your power sparingly. I have duties to which I must attend. Rather more important than shepherding you around, I'm sure.
No, and I probably won't, Scald. I'm not really into the Horde stuff. I just like the storyline of Days Gone.
Isn't that a hoot? I love it myself. Best part of being a Daedric prince, really. Go ahead. Try it again. He loves it.
Ah, summoned again. My lord does so enjoy that, as is his prerogative. I'll assume you're done for now.
Depends on the boss, man.
Good, good. You'll need all the help you can get if you're going to defeat Jigalag and stop the Grey March.
The Gigolo? What?
Don't expect to summon dear Haskell anywhere but in the realm. He dislikes leaving my presence. I get that sometimes.
Gigalag? Who's that?
The Daedric Prince of Order. Or biscuits. No, order. Yeah. And not in a good way. Bleak, colorless, dead, boring. And not a fan of my work, I can tell you. Hates it, hates me.
I'm your Jigaberry. That's good too, yeah.
You've seen his knights. Not the warm and cuddly sort. Not a bit of original thought in their lifeless husks. So, you're going to help me stop him.
How?
Again with the niggling little details. Hold your tongue, or I will. We'll get to that all in due time. For now, you've got other work to do. An event. A movement! An apocalypse of sorts. Happens every era, at the end of every era. Which is to say, now. The Grey March comes and Jigalag walks. Or runs. Never skips, sidles, or struts. Mostly he just destroys everything around him.
You would ask him... What would you ask me now?
Ask? Ask? I don't ask! I tell! This is my realm, remember? My creation, my place, my rules! Look at you! No concept of what you've stumbled into. No sense of place. You don't even really know where you are, do you? I suppose few really do, but that's beside the point. We're going to give you a taste of where you found yourself. You're going to learn.
What am I gonna learn?
2 halves, 2 rulers, 2 places. Meet and greet. Do what they will, so you know what they're about. The Duke of Mania and the Duchess of Dementia. Seek them out and let them show you what New Sheoth is. You might be surprised. Once you understand what my realm is, you might understand why it's important to keep it intact. And maybe you'll make some friends along the way. That's always nice. It's Jigalag's time, and not a good time at all. You're going to help me stop it. First, though, you need to get your feet wet. I can't expect it to save the place if you don't even understand it. So speak to my dukes, learn about mania and dementia. Try not to die.
Okay.
Another Daedric prince. Not a nice one. I don't think any of the other princes like him, actually. I mean, Malakath is more popular at parties. And Malakath is not popular at parties. Seen them about, have you? Odd things. They've always been here, but they're not of here, if you take my meaning. You'll see those Knights of Order around them during the Grey March.
Okay.
Run to them like flies to honey, or rotting flesh. Ever wonder why flies like both? Best not to ask. Ah, come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes.
I love his walking stick, man. Like his cane. It's more, I guess, it's more like a scepter. It's not a cane. Ooh, does it have a? It has like a. There's like a crystal on the top, man. Out of sheer curiosity. There's probably no way I'm pickpocketing him, but. Yeah, they're not gonna let me get line of sight. They're like, nope, the Chamberlain's there. Although, what happens if I summon the Chamberlain down here?
Yes, do you? A glorious existence, truly.
No, he reappears right back here. Yeah, they've made it impossible to to pickpocket him. I want the staff, man. I want that cane. It looks too cool. All right, guys. We're gonna stop this one a little bit earlier than normal. I can't stop yawning. I've got to go lay down and get some sleep. I don't know what is up today, because I got plenty of sleep last night, but I can't keep my eyes open. So my body is telling me that I need to go sleep for a bit. So I'm gonna go sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up and we're gonna continue with another stream.
Coffee.
No, I'm not drinking any more coffee, baby. I'm gonna go take a nap, actually. Yeah. She's blaming the cat because the cat just laid down. Frodo just came in here and laid down for a nap, so I'm gonna go nap with Frodo. I'll be back in however long it takes me to sleep. I'll get up, and after I sleep, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do Days Gone, and continue on with that playthrough. So I'll see everybody in a bit when I wake up. Catch you then.